Welcome back to the Put Me On Something podcast. I am your host, Alejandro Gomez. Like, I was going to say my other last name.
We're going by the government today, and I'm your co-host, Fortino Alejandro's. And today...
Hey, you just gave away our...
cancel it.
They're going to find our information.
For real.
But anyways, welcome back to the podcast. It's just me and my brother.
It's today's a special edition, the sibling podcast.
Eric couldn't be here because he'd rather go celebrate his father's birthday.
With his family or whatever.
His family
with
instead
his
of being here.
biological family or whatever. Instead of his dogs.
Instead of putting in work today, he'd rather go spend
with his
quality time with family.
Quality time, use that hard-earned money from his job and his family.
Damn.
I'm just kidding, bro. Oh, no, I saw love. Shout out to him. Happy birthday to that young man. Unfortunately, Eric couldn't pull up on this one and shit. We just haters. But, he's still here spiritually with us. And, this is a different event for us today. Something for us to try out for us to go to.
I think we've done it before. What are you talking about?
We have?
Yeah, it was plenty of podcast episodes we've done with it.
I feel like we switch up the cast members, but like.
Cast members. We had tryouts.
Hey, we should. Imagine podcast tryouts. Would you guys like that? People coming in and out. You
Record
guys
it, vlogging it.
I get kicked out.
The main host gets kicked out.
Nah, I can see that happening. If it's for the better, I'll leave. My little fucking stick in the little napkin bandana.
Oh, stupid! When they in the old like shows when they're running away, they have like a stick with bandana, like
knapsack or whatever.
A knapsack. There you go.
No, I don't know what it's called either. Nah, but for this one, I want to be close and intimate with y'all. We call this the
what's it called? Breaking Bad.
El Camino.
No. The name
the Salamanca brothers.
No, that's true. But the name of the Gus,
Pollos Hermanos. What is it called? Yeah.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los Pollos Hermanos. Yeah.
That's us today.
Was it a play on Pollo Loco?
Probably. Oh, I never thought of that.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
It's crazy. That I just saw the other day too. That show is meant to it was originally supposed to take place in Silver Lake, I think, in Los Angeles, in LA and shit.
Silver Lake
or Silver Lake or Salt Lake or no,
probably Salt Lake.
No, I don't know. It was supposed to be in California, like a small town in California or a subsection of Los Angeles and shit.
Uh-huh.
But then the city hall was like, "Fuck that, get that shit out of here."
No
but it's crazy how much New Mexico and the city of Albuquerque is thriving from that show and the economy and the tourism and everything and so forth and the culture. I don't know, knowing the show myself and shit and being somewhat of a fan, I feel like it just made more sense and the story just lines so much better being from a small town of like New Mexico and shit. You know what I'm saying? New Mexico doesn't get that shine. Albuquerque itself and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like it just made more sense in New Mexico. If it had to be anywhere else, it would kind of wouldn't hit the same, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something about that small town-esque vibe that made it more sense.
I always thought it was based in New Mexico.
Yeah, right. It gives that impression.
So it wasn't?
No, it was originally supposed to be in California.
But where's the original? Because it's based off a true story.
Is it?
Walter White is a real person.
No, I thought that was vice versa.
No, he's a real person. He's it's based on a story.
Nah,
kinda. I don't know.
I don't know. I could be mixing up my facts here. I
Fact
thought they
check.
found a guy that was very similar to his story. That basically they put him as the real Walter White. So it was some dude in Alabama making his own crack, his own fucking meth or whatever and shit. I'm sorry. I know meth and crack aren't the same thing. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect anybody.
Hold up. Oh, never mind. I guess not.
No, it's not.
Huh.
That's what I'm telling you. I think it's some people got pinned. It just happened to get pinned for similar scenarios like that, and they just said, "Oh, there's the real life Walter."
Oh, yeah.
Because I heard of a story like that too. It was a female principal of a middle school. She got busted with some 80-year-old dude or some shit in a car, and they had a heavy ounces of drugs and a gun, and they fell asleep or some shit in the car, and they pulled the cops found him and shit, and then she was a middle school principal.
What the heck?
And she was running hella drugs and shit, but she just... I don't know.
Oh, yeah, remember that.
Yeah, you remember that story?
Yeah, I remember. But remember that too, you sent us a video we were going to talk about a while ago?
Yeah.
About that. It was not congressman or something with
Oh, yeah, remember that dude smoking crack? The congressman smoking crack?
Yeah, something like that.
He was I relapsed. And I was like, damn, bro. So I think he said he was going through a divorce or some shit.
So you had to smoke crack?
Yeah, so you got to smoke crack and shit. You relapse on crack. Okay, damn, you from crackhead to congressman and you're just going to relapse like that?
Damn.
Over a little divorce. And then, yeah, this congressman, we'll pull up the video for you guys. And,
probably won't, but
yeah, what I'm saying we'll do it for. And then this congressman, they found him dozed off asleep in a parking lot or some shit, and because he was smoking crack, and the police pulled him over, why is your car? Yo, what are you doing here and shit? And then he was a congressman or whatever, And then he said, "My bad, I relapsed and shit." Because he was going through divorce and shit. Like, damn, crack.
Damn.
You think his wife knew he was doing crack before?
I don't know.
No judgments here.
No judge free zone here.
Yeah.
But anyways, speaking on crack.
Speaking of crack,
You
ever tried fish and chips?
Stupid. Have you heard of Logic, right, the rapper?
Yeah.
Turn up that Logic.
Yeah, turn that logic up. He said, "Inside me is the master and the what?"
Dang.
I was like, dang, no, you don't know that bar? I'm not gonna say it, bro. It's foul. Anyways, go on.
But anyways, he dropped I guess he has his own kind of podcast or something on YouTube,
No way.
and then he dropped an episode like a few days ago with his dad. You know, you listen to his music, right?
I heard his earlier works from Dat Piff era up until that Suicide song.
Yeah. So he always mentions like his family and his dad was a crack addict and was never around.
Yeah. Really good lyricist, by the way.
Yeah, he is. But he mentioned he had like a whole show with him, and he kind of broke down like how like he felt like as a kid, like growing up, like his dad wasn't around, and how his dad favored more drugs than he did, his own kids.
Damn. And
then that's actually one of the things I want to talk about because kind of like based like kind of how like we grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the video he's sitting down with his dad, so he talks about how he changed from when he was younger, like in his career, to now because he's like 30 something now. And then how his dad always asks for money, so like
now that he's popping.
Well, he's been popping. He's been popping for years now, but his dad always asks for money. Like, hey, give me. I guess his dad asked him for like about $800K.
Mm-hmm. $800K
to buy a house.
God, the fuck, you had to buy the whole thing out. Goddamn, chill, bro. No shame right there.
I guess when he's younger, like when he was younger in his rap career, and you obviously too because he's a younger age, he was like, "Fuck that, I'm not gonna give you shit. Like I'm not gonna give you money and this and that." But now that he's older, you grow up, you're more mature, so like
you're like kind of let things go and shit.
He's kind of like, you know what, I will give you the money and this and that. But like he's always talking about too how when he was coming up in his rap career that. He was helping out everyone in his family because he has sisters, brothers, and mom and everything.
Yeah.
How he had to pay like everybody. Like if I pay for all my siblings, let's say example houses,
school,
if I buy them houses,
car payments and shit.
Yeah, if I buy their houses and cars, I'm gonna have to pay the payments on that. If I get them just like internet, I'm about to pay like 9 different what's it called accounts for internet.
Yeah.
So it just adds up and everything. And that's one of the things I want to talk about. How like
and it's so easy to forget.
Yeah. But I want to talk about how like like we in Hispanic culture. When they come over here from like I don't know wherever Mexico, El Salvador, or whatever. Yeah, we always try to send money back to our people,
mm-hmm.
our family and this and that. Mm-hmm. And we also hear stories about how like when we send money back, like okay, here's money for you to help you and the family do something with, so we can help you guys out. Mm-hmm. But most of the time they end up wasting it on like
who knows what
stuff.
I've heard a lot of cases like that with like close friends from growing up in like high school and like everything right now, even adulthood in my job right now and shit, where they send money to their cousins, their siblings, uncles, nephews, or sometimes they never even met these people, shit, but their bloodline or whatever, that they pay for their internet, they'll pay for their quinceañera, they'll pay for their fucking getting them shoes and shit, or fucking back to school stuff, and like ain't nothing wrong with that. That's all love and shit. But I've heard a lot of cases where it's like they want them to pay for the quinceañera, but they're asking for an exorbitant amount of money, or they're asking for like they'll be like, oh, I know you just got a new house. Can you get this and this and this and this? Or they'll be like, oh, hey, I'm so and so of your nieto and shit. Like you got me and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? I've never even met you.
Yeah,
I've heard about that a lot, and that's crazy too. And then hearing the actual genuine response from the individual and shit, having to deal with it, they're like, bro, they don't want to and shit. And then a lot of in general, I've heard a lot of like, bro, I'm struggling here. You think I'm rich here? Yeah, I'm rich, quote unquote, compared to over there, but I'm still struggling paycheck to paycheck over here, so I can't just break bread. I don't got loose money. I barely got loose money for me type shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because one of the things too was saying that, okay, if I give you money, I want you to do it for like to better yourself, Yeah. But every story is like when someone gives somebody money, like here I'm gonna give you $10K, do what you need to do with it, like start your business or whatever. They end up wasting it on dumb shit,
whatever.
And then they start blaming like, oh, you ain't giving me money. The money's gone. Like, what the hell is that? Because he was saying that he gave his like everyone in his family money. He gave his brothers, sisters, his mom money, and then like eventually they just like blow it away, and then like they come back and they start blaming. They start getting mad at him like, oh, you ain't even helping me out or this and that.
Damn, you're popping like that. You're rich, and what about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. That's sad.
I was gonna ask you, let's say if you like to pop off or win the lottery or something like that, would you like send money back to people? Like,
I won the lottery, bro.
Because we have family over there, but we don't like even talk to them.
We don't chop it up. It's been years and shit.
What do you think? Because if you won money and they found out, be like, oh hey, mijo, I'm your tío. Like, let me get some money.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Okay, cool.
All right, bro. I gotta go, Theo.
All right.
No, just kidding. Nah, it's fucked up. But it's like at the same time, it's like I don't know. Okay, if I won the lottery, it'd be different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I would. No one would know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but I would disappear. I would literally disappear. I'd probably pay off my debt and to pay off my girl's debt and my brother's debts and shit. Like all my brother's debt and shit, like immediate household and stuff like that. And I would just fucking like dip and be gone somewhere else and shit. Or I might not even tell my brothers, not just dip, and then I come back and
what happened to Tino? Why is his room cleaned
I
up?
should be like, it's like, hey, found a little shit.
Left a note.
Found a little.
I always hated you. I always thought you were.
For the first 2 years of your life, I thought you were a house cat. You know what's from?
No,
from Family Guy.
Oh, okay.
When they wrote letters to hatred letter to each other, but they weren't supposed to send it,
Yeah.
and then Peter sent it to Megan.
Oh yeah.
For the first 2 years of your life, I thought you were a house cat.
What the fuck?
Anyways,
but
I don't know. I would just dip, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because we're like Hispanic or Latino, whatever we claim to be. Latinx.
I think it's pronounced Latinx.
But anyways, we're always like, oh, we gotta help our family out. Doesn't
Which is
matter.
true.
Family. They need money. We give them out.
Yeah, which is true
But,
to an extent.
Like I get that part. Like you want to help someone out, but if we hardly even talk or hardly even know you or met you.
Hey, when's
like,
my birthday?
This is a start right here.
Hey, that should be those 3 or 4 security codes to unlock your account.
Oh yeah.
You should get that. We need to start having those to if you
In
really want to
person?
ask for someone's money and shit.
Yeah. But like we're supposed to help like amount, like like why am I obligated to help you out if I don't even know you or talk to you?
Yeah, and it sounds fucked up, but it's like we're not the only ones that have thought that. I've heard that from a lot of people, like from friends, coworkers, exes and shit, cousins and shit like that. Cousins of friends that I've met and shit. And it's like, bro, it's like it's not that we don't want to help. It's like, bro, the individual's going through something themselves too, and it's like, how can you help someone you've never even met?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How can you feel obligated to and shit? And a lot of people take advantage of a lot of people's good heart and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. And it's like, and I completely get it. Hey, I'm down bad. You're rich as fuck over there. $20-$50 to you is nothing what I could strive over here and shit. You know, I can make shit straight. But what happens? Next, that bill comes again. That next month comes again. And
Are you gonna give me again?
Yeah, like, okay, like I just need $20-$50, $400 to get rid of this bill. What happens? Next month it comes again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and it's like, and it's fucked up to tell someone like, hey, yo, it's just got you this one time. Don't hit me up again.
Yeah. Bless you. Bless you. But anyways, speaking on that, like a little fun fact.
Sorry.
Remember that one time our grandparents came from like Mexico, like a while ago, like a few years ago,
Yeah. All right.
and then they came to visit, whatever. We talked with them and everything.
Good people.
And then you said that our grandpa, he asked you, like you know, what's his name?
Oh,
To me, towards me, because he didn't know my name.
He asked me like one-on-one, like, hey, what's your brother's name? I was like, Alejandro. And he was like, ¿qué? Because he couldn't hear it. I was like, Alejandro. I was like, ¿qué? Alejandro. ¿Qué? Alejandro. Alejandro, abuelo.
And tell them what you said when we were like saying goodbyes.
Bro, I felt so bad, bro. I don't even know if I want to say that on here.
Good.
But like, when they were leaving and shit, our grandparents, mind you, we've seen them like 10 times our entire lives. I've seen
it
them.
was less than that.
Me? Well, I mean, that's how I would say
like
10 times tops.
It's like 5 times.
From like 0 to 20 something years old. That's very little.
I'd say like at least 5 times.
And then that at least 5 times was from like 5 to 10 years old. Those 5 times were at the beginning of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So from like 12 to like 20 something, I never really saw you. No, I mean, it's not up to. I mean, I'm not throwing no shade, but whatever. But yeah, when I was saying goodbye to my grandparents and shit, I accidentally told my grandpa, I was like, "Oh, bye, tío," and shit. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
Bye, tío. Okay.
He got pissed, and I immediately caught myself, and I said bye, abuelo, and shit. But it's like, to be fair, my art and my vocabulary, I've never really said abuelo or grandpa.
Abuelo.
I've said tío 1,000 times compared to abuelo and shit.
Right.
It's not his fault. You know, he's older. He don't drive. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, I could argue. I'm trying to be a dick, but I can argue. Well, blame your son. Your son don't bring you around. I'm out of pocket.
Out of pocket, boy.
I'm out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to, and I'm not dissing my grandparents and shit. I love them. You know, I'm glad that, you know, abuelo's still here and shit. But like, you know, what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of separation
No, yeah.
with our culture, with our family specifically, and yada yada. And a lot of factors to it and shit. It's not just that. And, I would have loved to grow up with grandparents from both sides, but unfortunately, we didn't grow up with that. And that's the reality we grew up in. Yeah, and a lot of people do, and that's fortunate for them. That's what's up.
Yeah, because my girl, she grew up with everybody, both her parents, and she has like 5-10 grandparents.
That's what's up.
And I told her, damn, that must be nice. And then I tell her, oh yeah, it must be nice growing up with grandparents and all. Mom and dad together,
Yeah.
No shade,
nice.
though. No shade. No shade. Hella shade, though.
That sounded shady. But
Shady as fuck in Arizona.
it just comes from pain.
But yeah,
Would you say shady as fuck in Arizona?
Shady as fuck in Arizona.
Yo, for real, it really is, bro. It's really crabs in the bucket out here.
Oh, for real? Let's talk about that? Crabs in the bucket? Because last week, we went to, we mentioned it before, we went to the art gallery for your
Oh, yeah, for
girl?
Antoinette
Yeah.
Colley's art gallery, one of the last ones in the valley and shit. Well, at least in downtown. Amazing show. Amazing artist, Antoinette Colley. You guys should really check out her work on Instagram, Facebook, and everything. Amazing artist and shit. I've had the pleasure of knowing her for quite a few years. She just came back from Germany a bit some time ago and shit. And it was really cool seeing her exhibition and shit in downtown. And then, shout out to them for hosting her. It was just cool.
It was cool.
It was a really amazing experience.
artwork is dope. Like, it's like
fire as fuck,
fire.
unique as fuck.
And then I was telling him, like, her artwork is like, she has a, I don't know how to, it's just like portrait, I guess, of like
Portrait. Yeah, I guess you
like I don't know if it's people she knows or whatever. She draws like people from like the hood and something like that, but like in like
of their
in a unique way and everything.
Yeah.
And then I was telling him, like, because it took us a while to notice these. You really have to pay attention to like the art before you, because once you give it for one glance, like, oh, okay, it's cool, it's great. But you have to really give it like a second glance, a third glance, because there's more detail every other time,
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling him, like, oh damn, this is dope, because she had like the drawing, the painting of the person, whatever person it was, and the background is like a plain background, but it had like shadows of like mountains or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we noticed like here in Arizona, we have like in South Mountain, we have like the las antenas.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, those are the las antenas.
Yeah.
And then there was that, and then that one place from South Plaza, the sign, whatever.
Yeah.
In South Phoenix.
Fucking cultural as fuck. Like, what's the word? Monumental as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the little details and shit.
It
man.
felt good. I'm like, oh shit, because we like, this is shit like we know, because you see paintings of like famous like artists from like whatever. You say, oh, Eiffel Tower. Like, okay, we've seen that plenty of times, and this is whatever. We've never been there, but it's cool.
Yeah.
But when you see a painting of like someplace like you grew up, like, oh shit, that's the fucking
somewhere I've seen as a kid, as registers growing up here and shit. It's really nice and touching to see a fucking representation of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like one of the things I love about her art, she not only touches on like stuff that she's familiar with and grew up with, but she really does shine a light in representation for brown and black like women and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just an amazing like little details that she does and shit. And her art, like you said, the more you look at it, the more you really start feeling it, noticing little details. It's not just slap this, slap that. Like her growth and her detail and her ability to touch someone is amazing. Not just someone that registers it and comes from that background, but some people all around the world that like can feel her art. And that's what I think I'm saying. That's the beauty of art. When your art can touch people, whether say you make music and they don't even understand what you're saying, but they can feel your art, that's beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like they can feel your music, the movies and stuff like that. That's art itself in its truest form. When people that don't speak your language or know your culture can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say. That's what I love about her art.
Yeah. But it was dope, like going there. We did a little mini vlog. We'll probably post it up once I edited it. See what we post it on YouTube or TikTok, whatever. But anyways, I want to talk about Crabs in the Bucket because we went to support her, and then obviously she's part of your stuff work.
Yeah.
But it's like nowadays, like around like anywhere. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere, like in LA and big cities, small towns.
Yeah.
There's always the people like they don't support you, and then like they still have that mentality. When you tell them, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing music, or I'm doing something, they just want to drag you down. Like, oh, you're really doing that? Why aren't you doing like a career or something like actual
Or
shit?
like, what's that one argument? Like, oh, we don't need more rappers, we don't need more podcasters, we need more mechanics and
yeah. Oh yeah, because we talk about it too. Like, lastly, like, okay, like you can't do both.
Exactly, you can't
be a
do
mechanic.
both. One has to be the 9 to 5.
Like one's a 9 to 5, and the other one's just a little hobby.
Yeah, and I've met a lot of artists where they're going, and I strive and I nothing but applaud it. Where I've met a lot of artists where they're still going to college and school and shit, and that's their backup plan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But they're still getting a check for it right now.
Because one time, man, back when I was in college, way out here in East Mesa, MCC.
East Valley.
No, MCC, Redmond.
Yeah, Redmond. There you go.
I was going there. I was taking a class early in the morning, and I didn't run into him, but I walked past him. It was some rapper that we used to listen to back in the day.
Oh yeah.
From
Phoenix.
Yeah, from Phoenix, and then like, oh shit, he's here, and like he goes all the way out here, but But it's just a backup plan, you know.
Yeah.
Because I hate, because we talked about it, but I hate how people say, "Oh, we don't need more rappers. We don't need more podcasts. We don't need more artists and stuff like that. When you get a career and stuff like that," and then they like try to bring you down and shit. Like people can't just like go to work in the morning, career, go to school, do all that, and then like after they're all done, at the end of the day, like from so 9 to 5 is your work, and 5 to 9 is your whatever, your hobby, your second job, your second whatever you're trying to do, business, whatever, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And then not to mention, there's some people where it's like I've met artists where they straight up tell me they're amazing as fuck. They're painters, they're fucking fashion designers, they're rappers, they're shit, music artists. I've met plenty of them where they straight out say, they'll admit it. I just want to make it. I just want to make what I like. I don't want to have to fucking turn it into a business. I don't want to have to sell my shit on Etsy. I just want to produce my art and create freely and be happy. And if I can make a couple bucks, I'm cool. But that's not what I'm focused on. And that is amazing. If an artist at that point where the artist can say, I just want to make it and not worry about the money from it, then that's all beautiful. That's all good. And I applaud you to go that way and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a day and age where everything has to be marketized and shit, and make $1 off it. Some people don't want to turn their hobby and shit into a fucking business. They just want to do them.
Yeah, because that's what it was how it was with my photography. Like people don't know if people listen. If you're listening, if you have actual listeners, because I'm I guess I'm a photographer or whatever.
Yeah, you doge.
A few years ago, I was doing that all the time. It was fun. It's fun. Like I like taking pictures of people, stuff, and making it look cool the way I like it, how I do it. Want to do it, but for a while, like, okay, if I want to do this, I want to turn it into a business or make a career out of this, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was trying to figure out how to do that, and I got burnt out from it. And then I was like, damn, trying to figure out how to make money out of this is really killing the whole point of me shooting photos. Because I love taking photos or whatever. And then I started like, I don't want to take photos. Like, I'm already burnt out because now I got to figure out how to make money out of this. And then it killed the whole fun for it, you know?
Exactly. And I've heard that from a lot of people, bro, and that's valid as fuck.
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
No, my bad. You're saying?
No,
no, I agree with you. Like, we're just like, some people, like, they just want to enjoy their art, and if they can make a couple bucks from it, here and go, whatever, or if they can get some exposure from it, and, you know, icing on the cake.
Yeah, because back to the art gallery or Antoinette, right?
Yeah,
she was selling her art, and I was like, okay, how much? I was looking at the pricing, I'm like, oh shit, like it's pretty pricey, which is worth. Like, I mean, art.
Oh fuck yeah, hella worth it.
But
like the actual original canvas paintings were fucking. They were. I don't even think they were that crazy. They were crazy, bro. Do I have the money for it? No, but I would love to. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I do, hell yeah, I'll buy something. But I'm saying by the time by the time I have the money to buy it, it'll be way more. It's an investment piece. Her art is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, like, I agree with you. It's just time and place for it and stuff like that.
Yeah. You took my spot again.
No, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that. My bad, talking. No, I was gonna say like, I lost my train of thought.
Like you were saying, we were looking at her reflection of prices of her canvas pieces and her merch and shit like that.
Yeah, I was gonna go with it.
I'm sorry.
Damn, way to go.
I'm sorry. I'm always yapping.
Anyways, so we're talking about like the crabs in the bucket because people just want to bring you down. Cause like people nowadays you can't do shit. You can't do.
Yeah.
You can't be like a basketball player. Can be like, oh, you think you're gonna be in the NBA, whatever, something. Or you think you're gonna make with your little music. You think you got a little job.
You still doing that little t-shirt business?
You still doing a little business,
bro? And it's valid. I say you when people throw you that kind of shade, bro, pick it up. Don't just like let it linger. I say you pick it up.
Like what the
when people throw that kind of shade, bro. When people say, "Oh, you still doing your little music? You still doing your little t-shirt business?" Digest it, pick it up, and process it. I say put a smile on it and just remove yourself from that person.
No, that's true.
Because if a person's willing to talk to you like that, they'll yap behind your back.
Oh hell yeah, that's facts. That's true.
And then coworkers don't count. Your coworkers are not your friends.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, you know, some of them might be, but like most of them aren't, bro. And that's just facts.
From
bro.
Experience?
Yeah, I'm just saying from experience. And realistically, a lot of y'all will have a new job in 6 months, 3 years and shit. So unless you really fuck with them, because you know the ones you fuck with, the other ones, bro, when they say little shit like that, don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
Like we're family and type of shit?
Yeah, or
we're
like
family.
Yeah, that shit. Or just like when people say, "Oh, you're still doing your little thing," or "You're still going through your little thing."
No, yeah.
Don't.
That's funny. That's, like back in November, I guess. I don't know how was it, December. We had gone to a dinner with you. You were in Rocky Point. You and Mom. The one time we went to dinner with her niece. She came from Texas.
Yeah.
And we all together, like her cousins, my cousins, whatever. And the homie Jose, he was there because he's married to my cousin Anna.
Yeah.
He's one of my homies from high school. Yeah. And he's like, you still doing your photography?
Yeah.
Nah, not right now. Like, what the hell? Why? Like, you should do it. Why aren't you following your dream? Nah. He's like, why aren't you chasing your dreams? Like, I thought it was your dream. I was like, damn, it hit me in the spot. I was like, damn.
Hey, but he was nothing but showing but love.
No,
and
no,
shit.
it wasn't in a bad way. He was
Yeah.
like, why aren't you following your dreams? I'm like, damn.
See,
Because
and
I stopped
yeah.
because of the whole business thing, and then a bunch of like COVID. It was like I stopped right before COVID, so I couldn't like go shoot photos, whatever. But I was like, damn, should I have continued and then this and that? Because I thought like, man, I want to turn this into a career and like be a photographer. I don't know which way I would go with it, but I wanted to like take photos of people or famous people or whatever. I don't know. I was like, man, it's not gonna get me paid, and I'm all here thinking people are like, oh, you're a photographer. What happened? This and that. And then I'm like, man, I should have continued with it. Because I'm here thinking people are like, I should have just gone with like a regular career or something like that, you know. And then people are like, oh, you should have continued or
Yeah.
you should have got an actual career instead of wasting your time with that shit, you know.
Yeah. Do you feel like a part of you was like listening too much? Were you doubting yourself and or listening too much to other people? Or you just, didn't feel it?
It's a whole thing, like, you know, our parents. Like, I don't know if it's, I don't know, I shouldn't say with us Latino parents, like, they want you, oh, why don't you get a real career?
I feel like that's 50-50 Latino parents. They're either supportive as fuck or do not understand you and do not support you at all.
Why are you taking photos? Why don't you get a job at a fucking bank or something?
Like, oh, why don't you get a real job?
Why don't you get a real job?
All that gym for nothing. Yeah, like
You're still going to the gym and you ain't seen no results?
yeah, I've seen that with a lot of Latino parents and shit, like mine and my uncles and my aunts and them friends and all shit and like previous exes. Like they're either Latino parents are either 100% supportive or they're straight up 100% not fucking with it, not hating it. Bottom line, not understanding it most of the time. Like I had homies. Remember that? Shout out to the homie Miguel and shit, when he was cutting hair and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his parents weren't fucking with it, but he was striving with it and he was growing with it and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to put his business out there, but I'm saying, like Latino parents either, like, 100% fuck with it and support it, or they just don't understand it and they're, like, basically come off as hate.
No, yeah, because you're saying that. Because I had that hell of mentality, like, oh, I want to do this, make it into my career, and that. But I was like, in my back of my head, I was like, I should get a career. I should get a real. I mean, I had a job. I have a job.
Yeah.
I always have a job because I need it.
Yeah, of course.
job.
Everyone does.
But like, I should look into a career instead because it's not gonna get me anywhere. Because in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, my parents are saying like, oh, you really think you can do this, or you know, is this really what you're gonna do for the rest of your life? Like just taking pictures, is that gonna get you money?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like I don't want to do this. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you exactly. And then, like, it's like, no, my bad. I thought you were that more in depth. That's why I was staring at you.
I'm like, is it my turn?
No, my bad. No, I was staring at you like,
Yes.
thought you were like a couple of levels up. You know?
Oh, my bad.
No, but I
hyping
feel
it
you.
up.
Yeah, I know, but my bad. I feel you. Like, it's just, it's very conflicting and shit. And also, it's fair as an artist, not even just as an artist, you as yourself as a hobbyist, as an artist, someone in trial and error, young, middle-aged, older, whatever. I feel like it's healthy to try things out. If you don't fuck with it, you tried it out and you dip with it. You know, you change to the next thing.
Cause I seen like when I was following people from the valley, because everybody is like, yes,
Because
you
support your people.
support your people, and you know people don't support you. But I seen like people I used to follow, they would start with one thing, like they'd be like shooting photos, and next thing you know they're same thing, podcasting, or and then after that they're like doing rapping or whatever. They're switching different let's call it
Avenues and the shit.
Yeah, and then they have all like under their belt, like, oh, they're a rapper, but they also shoot videos, and they also do like engineering, sound engineering, and they also do like clothing branding and this and that. They tried it all. So I'm like people like in this type of field, like I don't know anything, photos or any kind of hobby. You switch out different hobbies every now and then just to try it out, you know.
Yeah,
And I think you should do that, because then if you say like, oh, maybe I can't get money out of like, I don't know, like being a professional fisher, like fishing, because fishing is a hobby, you know. And some people like want to make it big and get like a whole brand behind it.
and market it and sell the products.
Like if this isn't it, then maybe I could, instead of fishing, I can make boats, you know, like not boats, something like
Something related or
you know?
completely fucking opposite to that
Yeah.
spectrum and shit.
Yeah.
And then I think at the same time too, it's healthy to try new things, whether you want to fuck with it, whether you're curious about it, or one thing leads to the next, or just straight up deciding this isn't for me, and you're still trying to do what you want to do, like whether it's a hobbyist or your career or what really like strives you. But at the same time, in the same sense, I also feel like we're in a new day and age of like multiple talents. You kind of really had to do multiple things. Like say you're a content creator. Okay, well you got to be good at public speaking. You got to be good at editing. You got to be good at presenting a product. You got to be good at comedy. Whatever the fuck your niche is and shit. Okay, say you make music. yeah, you can rap, bro, but it's more than just rapping. You gotta have lyrics. Okay, you have lyrics, but you gotta fucking. Oh, anyone can write good lyrics, but if you can't spit, you can't fucking spit. I'm like, okay, cool. You record yourself. Are you gonna make the beat, or are you gonna record your vocals and shit? Those things go hand in hand. Same thing with videos. Are you gonna take the video, or are you gonna fucking edit the video, or are you gonna write the script? There's so many things to it. Same thing with painting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay that these things go hand in hand, and you try them out. Like some people strive with multiple talents. Some people feel like, okay, I only do 2 or 3 of those 5 avenues and shit and so forth and shit. I just feel like now in day and age, there's like, if you really want to do it, like business wise, it demands a lot out of you, and that's okay. Like, it's okay to try multiple things and shit, or maybe you fuck with them or you don't.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying.
And then too, also like end of the day, like do something else, because we had to talk about third place like a few episodes ago, and then like how that used to be a thing, and you would go somewhere else.
Yeah,
after work,
yeah.
And out of work and home.
Yeah,
that's kind of like a hobby, you know. Like they could like take you to a different new place, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was I gonna say? Like,
third place.
Yeah, third place. And trying it out, because going home and work is like kind of like brain numbing. You know, you just go home, work routinely every day. Don't just do that. Like people, I think, should try like hobbies. You know, depending if it's like anything like you know, people do like airplanes, like little model airplanes, or
model airplanes.
They fly them around,
creating
whatever.
A craft.
Yeah, creating craft, painting, this and that. I think people should do that, because not a lot of people do that. People just go home. They just binge watch like shows,
which is nice, but it's like you know, like you're saying and shit, trying something new.
Yeah, because when I was doing photos, I remember I told you we were at the art show. I was telling you that before I started doing photography, I was never into like art or any like movies, films, or music, like
really looking at
look into that. But once I started doing photography, it opened up my mind to different shit. So I started looking more into art, people's work, and then movies and directors and stuff like that. I started opening like my mind to that. So like just doing a little hobby, your little hobby you got. No, something like that. It opens up your mind. There's new things, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So people should go do shit like that. You know
what I'm saying?
Try it out.
Yeah, and
it doesn't hurt.
Give it a chance.
Go ahead.
No, but what I'm saying, exactly going off what you're saying and shit. Like, we're not saying become the next Picasso. I'm just saying, like, if you know, all that little art, like a hobby or art you've always thought about doing and shit, or you say that sounds cool, and fucking go ahead and try it. Some of them might be a little expensive out of pocket. Some of them you might have no clue how to get into it. But, you know, you dive into TikTok, you dive into YouTube, see what's up with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really cool. Like, for me, I had instances where, remember, I don't know if you remember, I had a little period where I was doing YouTube hauls and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I love that shit, and it was dope as fuck. And I actually got really good feedback off of that shit in immediate videos. And my video was sitting for a few days or a week before I posted it on Instagram, and I actually got, like, a good chunk of views. And then from there, but then it stopped, because, I mean, algorithm-wise and shit. But, like, and I shot more videos, but I made it straight the fuck up. The reason why I stopped doing it, I enjoyed it so much, but I stopped doing it because the editing part was, like, too much for me.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, it was, like, I was getting to learn of it, but I only made it straight up. I stopped doing it because I didn't want to do it anymore. I acknowledged the fact that I didn't want to pick up the skill set of learning how to do videos, and I dropped it, and I tried it, and it was cool, and I left. It was cool, and maybe I'll do something back maybe more in the future, especially how TikTok's simplified now.
Yeah.
But that's something I love and shit, and I'm glad I tried it. You know, I'm glad I've tried it and shit, and that's all it is. I left it, and I'm glad and I'm grateful that I got a good response from people, but I just dropped it and let it go because I acknowledged the fact that YouTube editing was too much for me, and I don't fuck with it. And that's it. And I want people to understand, like, just give it a try. You know, you need your third place. You need your fucking, like how you were saying, most people just have their home and workplace. This is why workplaces become so toxic, because people don't have a third place to fucking let themselves be.
Ooh,
they treat their workplace as their link up spot, as the lunch table, as the fucking
people start cheating and stuff like that.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, second shifts. But like, all jokes aside, it's like, you know, try something new, and this thing is for you. I understand maybe you got like your family, your wife and kids and shit, but you deserve a couple hours to yourself throughout the week and shit, and it's doable. And I'm not saying make bands from it. I'm saying like just let loose and do you, whether it's at the gym or start painting or something. You know what I'm saying? It's for you. It might cost a couple bucks.
And don't let people like bring you down.
Don't even tell them. Don't even fucking tell them.
Because I told our mom about this. We're doing podcasting.
Yeah.
And then eventually someone told her, and then like, you think that's gonna get you anywhere?
Yeah, and then
I'm like, damn,
we're not bro.
Not saying this is gonna get us anywhere. It might or might not, but it's just for fun. It's just like
this is for us.
It's just fun chatting it up in here.
Yeah, it's for
drinking
y'all.
pints of liquor and then just doing that. It's fun. Like it's doing this, just chilling and talking. But if it goes somewhere, go somewhere. It doesn't. But like just like that, people, you tell someone You tell people what you're doing, they're gonna be like, okay, you think you're cool? You're gonna make it something out of that? Okay.
How dare you fucking stripe better than me? Yeah.
How dare you think you're better than me?
Yeah, it's either that or they just don't understand or they want to do it themselves.
Yeah.
That's it. And then it's like, people gonna dislike everything, bro.
That's a sad
And
world.
that's what I'm saying. Like, stop listening with other people. And then a lot of people, I feel, and I'll admit to this myself, I've stopped myself. I feel like a lot of people prevent themselves from doing something because they're listening to everyone else's voices before they even get the criticism.
Yeah.
You're criticizing yourself and having people's voices in your head before you even start doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done, but I feel like...
That's funny because when I started the podcast, I actually didn't cross my mind. Like, people, because I know people were going to say something about it, like whether it was good or bad or just like critiquing or whatever. I didn't really care, like, if I got any like bad or good feedback or like, oh, like, you really doing that? You think that's cool?
The fuck? How dare you fucking strive for better?
I've had people that thought like they wouldn't say shit and they said shit like, oh damn, you just said that. I don't care if I like, damn, I don't think I'd hear from you. But I never let it like stop me because I want to do it and try it out. See, it's fun. I see other people do it. Why not try it out? You know.
And you'll get people that'll be riding your fucking dick. And I say this like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
What do you mean, like in a good or bad way?
No, riding your
glazing
fucking dick. Yeah, glazing the fuck out of you
Creaming
positively. But at the end of the day, behind your back, they're talking so much shit.
Oh yeah.
And most likely it's because they want to do it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about anything, bro. I've done this with like this is back a few years ago when we were doing more music videos and shit like that. Like, or more of the music and stuff like that. Anything, bro. They'll be fucking, oh, bro, that's fucking sick. But then they never like your shit.
Oh, yeah.
But how were they so informed on everything you've done before I told you, but you never liked anything? So you were watching without, like, engaging. And I'm not saying I need your likes and shit. I'm not. But I'm saying you were obviously watching, but you didn't engage. You were just hating, bro. Like, you were just hating and shit. And
never.
And you need hate sometimes. You need that shit, bro.
To push it.
It's criticism, motivation, and sometimes you need to know where the fuck you're sucking at. Let's just admit that.
That's true, because if you think, like, if you don't hear, like, what was that thing? If you're not, how do I put it? Like, it's that thing like the devil, like, if the devil's not attacking you, then he has you already, something like that.
What the fuck? I've never heard that.
Yeah, because supposedly people, like, the strongest. I'm trying to get like.
What are you talking about? God gives his strongest battles to the strongest warriors.
So that's the thing. Like, people are struggling, they're probably going through shit. Like, the devil's attacking them, but like it's like God putting them through shit, you know. But then they said too, like, if the devil's not attacking you, it's because he already has you. It's kind of like that. Like, so like if people aren't talking shit about you, then that means you're not doing something right. Because if they're talking shit about you, like, oh, you're doing something, you know.
Yeah, and then either way, you're just taking the first step.
Not saying we're like, oh, we're
no, how shit. No, hey, bro. Like I'm saying, this is any form of art, bro. You could be sucking ass, hot garbage, and maybe you need to know that.
Hey, bro, you kind of suck.
You fucking suck, bro.
Oh, really? Thanks. And then they work harder.
Yeah, whether you use it as fuel, whether you fix the what's wrong with your art, or you decide whether or not, hey, maybe I'm actually not fucking with this. Sometimes negativity, negative criticism isn't a bad thing. Sometimes you just need to hear. Sometimes some of you motherfuckers ain't never heard no.
But let's talk about that. There's a difference between criticism and your opinion.
Straight hating.
There's someone like, okay, bro, you kind of...
Okay, you're just a fucking hater, bro.
You just kind of suck right there. You should do something like, all right, cool, thank you.
Yeah, that's valid.
And there's people like just giving their opinion for no reason.
Remember what we were talking about earlier? This is what me and Joe were talking about with a lot of other friends and shit, like Kenji and Artemis and shit. It's like when we try to present our art, okay, what if we're hot garbage? I need to know that. What if I should drop this, not drop this? Okay, what if everyone's telling me no, but it ends up being a Yachty hit? Yachty has experienced this a lot, Lil Yachty. But in some sense, when you ask, you have to divide yourself from when you ask someone. This is what they also say: when you ask someone for criticism, sometimes it helps to ask a complete fucking stranger a non-biased opinion, because sometimes you might ask someone for opinion and shit, and they get too in critique mode because they know you. Yeah. Now they start breaking everything good and bad and giving all these pros and cons instead of just giving you their honest opinion as a consumer. Sometimes I need to know what attracted you as a consumer and not a critique. You're not in fucking corporate management mode that I need to know everything about it. I just need to know what you think as a consumer. You know what I'm saying? And people won't give you that opinion when you give them, hey, what do you think about this? So maybe switch that, hey, what do you think about this, to just...
What can I work on?
Yeah, or
what's something...
Oh, shit, who put this on? What is this? Like, oh, my mixtape playing? I didn't even know that.
You're an Uber driver? And who's this? Oh, who's this? Who am I playing?
Exactly.
Shit, you don't know.
Slapping pictures in front of them. You're a photographer, you're a videographer.
Yeah.
Nah, but all jokes aside, yeah, sometimes it's better to get the criticism from people you do not know, bro.
Yeah, because for example, my girl's dad, he's like, I think he's going through a phase where he's like,
cool dude.
He's all right.
Cool ass dude.
He's all right. He's going through a cooking phase.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And he's making like bomb. He makes bomb food. I'll give him
hell
that.
yeah, hell yeah.
And last week he made like sausages, like sausage links.
Yeah.
And they're pretty bomb. And like I told him, because if you tell me you give me something and I try it, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I say it is, it's good. But I'm gonna say it's good all the time because food's like whatever.
always
It's good.
good.
It's always good. Yeah.
Yeah, food's always smashed.
His brother came and for some to pick up some sausages because he was giving them away to his family. So his brother came.
Yeah.
And then he picked them up and he tried it, and he told him one thing about it. I was like, oh okay, I need that. Thank you for telling me that because now I can change that and make it better for other
Like,
people.
thank you for that.
Because
Insight.
if it was me, I would have thought that. I was like, it's good. To me, it tastes fine.
That's
You know what I
valid.
mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you need to give like criticism from all different types of people.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying in the sense of I wouldn't have thought to digest and consume, like analyze that.
Mm-hmm.
You were just enjoying the product, and then this person
Because if it
dove a
tasted
little
like
bit more in depth.
if it tasted like actual shit, like garbage, I'd be like, oh, this is horrible. Like, but it tasted good, so like I'm not gonna critique it because like, oh, it tastes fine to me. What's there to change about it? You know?
And that's the thing, though, dude. Like imagine cooking food compared to music. Okay, if you're serving someone food, unless it's absolutely terrible, people aren't really gonna tell you. And realistically, they're gonna tell you it's good. Even imagine they serve you in their house, you're gonna tell them it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, it was good. But
This
imagine
shit was horrible.
Yeah, but imagine if you're like playing Ox and like with a group of friends and,
Mm-hmm.
and you play your new shit, and then they don't know it's you.
What's that?
They're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck? It's just whack. Skip it."
What's that mean when you're in the front? You're the aux player and you put on a song. Everybody in the back is jumping.
And
And you
then
turn
you're
around.
like-
and you're like, "Hey, yo, who is this?" And you're
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If you're playing music, maybe don't even tell them it's you.
like, yeah.
Maybe go to a group of people.
No, I
when it's
kind
not
of made the
like-
mistake with like the podcasting because like you get excited with like the stuff you make.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna post it and like tell them like, it's from us, you know.
Yeah.
And hold on, shit. So like I should have just posted like on our story, you know, like oh
Yeah.
listen to this, it's a funny podcast, good talks, whatever. Instead of like posting oh listen to our podcast because then
Yeah.
when I notice like when you post something that's comes from you,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna fucking people aren't gonna listen to or watch or whatever most of the time because it's from you. Like they don't give a fuck. They're not gonna.
Yeah.
Not saying they won't support, but like who knows what their mind is. Like I don't want to support it or like I'm not interested in it. But if you post something like, "I'll check it out, it's funny," I recommend it to you. Like I recommend this podcast to you,
Yeah.
knowing that it's your podcast, but they don't know about it.
Yeah.
They're most likely listen like, "Oh yeah, I'll give it a shot," you know, listen to it, you know. And then like, "Oh shit, it's your podcast? This is pretty good, you know, pretty good."
Yeah, like it's a secondary thought. Also, one thing too and shit, what
Crabs
I
in the
realized,
bucket mentality.
Huh?
Yeah, that's kind of the crabs in the
yeah,
bucket.
it
'cause-
kind of coincides with crabs in the bucket mentality and shit. But also, one thing I've noticed too is also the time and place where you present them. I know you might be as an artist, you might have content, TikTok content, music, videography, podcast, whatever it is. You might have content that you want to give to them, but it's also the time and place for them. Shit. Like imagine a song. What if you have a turned up song? What if you have a like more in depth like feel life song? What if you have a video that's like everybody turn on, like, or what if you have like a funny ass video and shit, but you can't show them because they're in the middle of a conversation.
yeah.
It's three people conversating, and then you're trying to show them, but they're talking to the other person. Point is, like, it's also the time and place for everything and shit.
True.
Like, you really
Yeah.
gotta like lock them in.
You gotta corner them. Listen
Yeah.
to this shit, bro.
Either corner them or grab them when it's like appropriate.
Grab them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, grab them where it works. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying like also too, if you really want to get the best criticism, it's also a time and place for everything.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
shit, because I've also seen it with like a lot of marketing. You'll see the song 3, 4, 5 times, and they don't tune in until the fifth or fourth time. Maybe because obviously consistency, or because it hit then, or because it started being quotable. Whatever the reason is, you know what I'm saying? Like, also the time and place where you present your art and shit. If your fucking friend just got home from work, probably pissed off, or finally wants to relax, they don't want to hear. They don't want to fucking see your TikTok, bro. Or maybe it's uplifting
You're
enough.
dancing.
Yeah, you're like,
I want to see that shit, bro.
I don't see that shit. Fuck, I'm $200 late, bro. Yeah, no, I'm saying like it's a
Yeah.
time and place for everything too,
Uh-huh.
though. It's the same thing with any kind of conversation. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you, oh, I'm going through something deep, and you're like in the middle of talking about, hey, bro.
Check out this song, man. I just made it.
Yeah, you're like in the middle of like, bro, I just put some fat ass subwoofers in my whip, bro, and I'm over here like, Joe, I need to tell you about. I discovered something. I'm going through something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to hear that shit. Vice versa.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just do what you gotta do. Have fun with it. Don't let people, you know, bring it down for me.
Yeah. Also, the art is for you, bro. At the end of the day, it's for you.
It's
Whatever
for
you want to do is for you.
Just do it for you. You know, if you want to go fishing just for for you to relax and do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to build little, like, little model set stuff because it's fun to you, then do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, like, oh, you're 40 and you're still building model sets? Or
Lego sets?
Lego sets?
Hell no, bro. Have you seen how intricate they get?
Oh, that's sick. We went to the Lego store at the
Chandler?
Disneyland. What Chandler too?
There's one in Disneyland?
Yeah, like kind of in the outside park of it.
Yeah.
And this shit's are fucking expensive. They have the Avengers Tower, so like fucking, I don't know, like a few $100s.
What's something that you would have copped? That you would have fucked
If I had money, like cheese,
Yeah,
like
just
nothing.
blow like, no, this
Shit.
was good.
They had a Captain America shield. I mean, I don't know.
Captain America shit?
Even though it was Legos, but I mean, I would have copped it.
Yeah, that shit's pretty hard. I seen ones that were like pretty fucking sick. Like, I saw the Simpsons collection was pretty fucking
Oh,
hard.
it'd be a sick of Bart Simpson with the skateboard.
Yeah, or like it was their whole entire house.
Oh shit.
Or like, in the Quickie Mart one, John. That shit was fire.
Oh, that shit
Bro, I was like 3 a.m. zooted as fuck watching this shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the shit you watch later.
bro,
Right?
I thought about buying it. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna build
My
this
funds
shit.
are good right now. Let's
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
one of those moments. And then
Yeah.
the next thing I was like, what the fuck? Thank God I didn't buy those Legos.
For real, though. Oh man.
Also, shit, it's a perfect time to season. If you're selling something, seize the motion.
What do you mean?
Like if I was selling a product and then you seize the opportunity, if you caught me vulnerable, like
Oh,
fuck it, I'll buy it.
Like when you go to the mall and they the little kiosk people.
yeah.
They're like, hey, you like perfumes? Hey, my man, let me see those shoes.
Oh, yeah, my man, hey, my man, you need to change for the night. You know what I'm saying? Or like fucking the other day I was at the pawn shop. I was in the mood to buy. I had a gun. I had the money ready. I had cash in hand. I had a certain amount of cash in hand, like a reasonable amount. I had 500 and shit. You know, you could buy some decent, some slider or something in
Yeah.
between. Or worst case scenario, I'll put a good chunk down and I'll pay the $100 later.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I had $500 in cash, but the lady didn't sell me. I wanted to be convinced. I wanted to be
Cause you're like, I got
sales
yeah.
seduced.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to be tempted in something I don't fucking need. I don't need another firearm. I do not need. It's like sneakers. I don't need to buy another fucking pair of Jordans and shit. But I wanted to be like, hey, my man, them look good on you and shit. 300, that's a good deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to hear that, bro. You got to capture the moment sometimes.
Do you when you're online shopping, like looking at shit online, like do you like stop yourself like, oh, I'm gonna save this because I'm gonna buy it, but like I don't need it right now, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And then let's say that thing is in the store, you buy it. You're most likely to buy it in store.
Yeah.
Like say you buy some sneakers, you know, like oh they're online, they're a little cheaper.
Give me them.
I mean, but I'll get them when I get them. I don't want to buy them right now. But
Yeah.
like, if you were to go to the same store that day, like oh fuck, they're here right now. I have them.
Have them
I have
in
it.
hand.
I fucking get them right now.
No, I've been like that before too. Or you know what I've noticed too with online compulsiveness? I get off my phone and I'll distract myself, and then I realize, oh shit. Or I bought something cheaper
Yeah.
for something else that I wanted, something else that I needed. And then I realize, oh shit, that urge is gone.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just in the
I
moment.
didn't drop $100. I dropped like $30. I was like, wow, like good thing I didn't drop $100, bro. I just impulsive as fuck.
Next thing your Apple bill kicks in, change your whole account for no reason. $12.
Your insurance kicks in from Geico because they keep going up.
Shit.
Nah, fuck Geico, bro. They said 150, now it's 130. It's been
damn.
3 months, bro. Every time they go up and shit.
I haven't even checked
I'm
my shit.
about to call them, bro. They be
I haven't checked my
playing
shit
that
because my shit's like 120 for both of the truck and the car.
yeah, but that's pretty good though. Mine's 120 for like one car.
Damn. Shit's going up.
Hey,
man.
check car insurance, guys. Arizona drivers are like wilding.
No, for real. Oh, let's talk about that. We had our reasons not to move to Arizona.
Oh,
Wanna do it?
fuck yeah. But like, if only Eric was here.
Alright.
Should we
Damn
say
it,
that
Eric.
one?
Let's do it. No, let's do it right now.
We'll
Let's
bring
get-
it back even full speed.
Full speed. But
Alright.
let's give like 3 reasons
Alright.
why you should and why you shouldn't.
Okay.
Which one want to go?
Go, Dro.
All right, here.
All right. 3 top reasons why you should and should not move to Arizona.
The reason why you should move to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty. The weather's always good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's mostly hot. Like what? 80% of the year. I would say.
Yeah.
It's from like, I want to say May to like, like December?
Yeah. It's
Because
like,
November's still pretty warm.
yeah, it really was. At least last couple years.
Still warm. It's like in like December it starts cooling off.
Yeah, because it's like, it's hot, less hot, and then cold, and then back to fucking hot.
Oh yeah.
And there's that little beautiful.
That's
peak.
also one reason why you shouldn't, because it's always hot.
Yeah. That's all.
So
yeah.
the weather's fine, but at the same time it is always hot.
Completely contradictive. On the other side, majority of the time it's gonna be fucking hot. And then the last couple years it was 100+ in the summer for 30 days straight.
Whereas
if
one
you-
time it was like 122 when we were younger.
Yeah, and if you
Damn.
don't got no AC, baby, like you
Damn.
suffering. You're bringing a whole nother outfit. Just so you get to your destination and you change.
You go in your fucking shorts and wife beater.
Yeah, and you
Pull
hope
up,
no
you
one
shower.
catches you in traffic. Not that kind of way. You just don't want to be seen so ugly.
All right, another reason why, and another reason why you shouldn't.
I say one of the reasons why you should is because we don't have like monsoons. We don't have.
We do have monsoons. What are you talking about?
Oh, excuse me, my bad. We don't have tsunamis. We don't have crazy rainstorms. We don't have earthquakes. Really, we don't have
It's a paradise here.
tornadoes. We don't have hurricanes. You know what I'm saying?
Weather's always.
we just have tsunamis, bro. But what's
tsunamis. What the hell? We're not
No,
in the
what's the
ocean.
monsoons?
Monsoons.
Tsunami. No
A
big
desert
deal.
tsunami. Damn.
Fucking Godzilla.
One. Another reason why you shouldn't.
Why you should not? Bro, it's fucking expensive as fuck to live here, bro. In a two
Shout out to all the California folks for doing that.
Joe getting political. Joe getting political.
My bad. My fault.
I'm just saying- My fault. But I'm just saying, like, why you shouldn't is just the housing here is not the same what it used to be. We have California prices with no beach, and I'll say
For
that
no
shit
reason, yeah.
again, bro. A 2-bedroom apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment is like damn near $1,400, bro. Shit for a fucking not even a studio. Studio's like $1,000 now.
Yeah.
No studio should
Not
cost that
even
much.
like. So like.
And if you want to
16.
rent a room from someone, it's gonna be $800 plus.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, like for what, bro? For what? Just so you
For
can't
you.
comfortably go to the kitchen and there's some other family living there and they're gonna be side eye.
Oh,
Like,
hey,
why
join
you,
us for dinner.
like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Even though you're paying majority of their fucking rent,
Yeah.
shouldn't live here.
Shouldn't live here.
Shouldn't
Expensive.
live here. Shouldn't live here.
Weather's good though, but expensive.
It was decent.
Weather's decent. All right. Last reason why you should and why you shouldn't.
I don't know what you say.
Oh, I had to. Let me look at my phone.
Me too.
I want to look at my phone because it's gonna fuck it up. But
Everybody a hater. Everybody's all
oh,
fucking.
the fucking road rage.
Oh yeah, the road rage here is
Road rage is bad.
crazy, bro.
What?
I'm guilty of it. I'm weaving through traffic.
Because people fucking suck at driving here. I don't know how they got their
Hey,
license.
I'm in control. I don't know about you.
There's the difference between California traffic and this traffic.
Yo, California traffic
is
is wild.
It's just fucking busy all the time, you know.
True.
Traffic over here is busy, but people have fucking short tempers.
And then at the same time, no one really follows the speed limit. That's why there's so many speed cops and speedometers now because everyone no one follows the difference.
I just saw a video before we started. Like when you're going 100 and the car behind you still hauling ass behind you and mad
On
at
your
you.
ass,
Yeah, you're going 100.
That's on the freeway, bro.
Yeah.
On the 60, when you're hitting the 60, heading westbound and shit, motherfuckers be riding your ass, bro. And there's like 2 lanes open next to you, like go over there, and then you go over there, and this motherfucker is slow as hell.
I
Yeah.
hate that shit too. When you're going in your lane and then fucking some
Jackass.
goes into your lane and slows you down.
And then you talk shit because they have a different license plate.
For real,
From
like
another
fucking
state.
Montana.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck outta here.
Hey, you must be new here.
Get acquainted. Get
Get
fucking.
acquainted. Hey, no, for real though, because some dude was like slow as fuck. He was holding up like 4 cars behind me, like 3 or 4 cars in front of me,
Yeah.
and then I finally everyone went around him, and then I finally got around him. It was some dude driving the speed limit,
Damn.
like a law-abiding citizen driving 65 on the freeway, and everyone just past him and shit.
Just know if you're from Arizona, you're not gonna be driving the speed limit.
Yeah, like I mean, you didn't get it from us, but just
didn't
feel
get
the
it.
flow.
Just go out there and cheat for yourself. The speed limit 65. People going 80, 90.
Bro, I don't know. You didn't get it from us, but just cop a feel. Read what's it called? Read the room.
Read your surroundings.
Read
and
surroundings,
environment.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers weaving in and out of the HOV lane 3 a.m., 3 p.m. leaving Phoenix and shit.
Trying to make it home. Just to
Yeah.
sit down on the couch.
Just sitting down in the couch even faster.
God damn it.
Hey, but that's true though. No one wants to be on the freeway.
No, but yeah, that's. Well, I think we should keep this segment all the time. Reasons why you shouldn't go to Arizona. Move to Arizona.
We'll bring back Eric Grizzly and shit.
Yeah, he'll have some good commentary on it.
Yeah.
He always.
I hope you don't get too political.
But yeah, did you have any questions for us?
I'm gonna save some for when we get Eric back.
For the other pod?
Yeah, if this one was a good one, this is a new one. Me and Drown.
You want to wrap it up already?
My bad.
Oh, you're the one that's going to wrap it up?
Oh, was that yapping or what?
You yapping or what?
Hey, you cutting me off or something, boy?
Cut me off something?
Boy? No, I mean like, my bad. Are you ending it?
No, we can end it right now if you want.
No, I thought you were. You got something else for him? You got another question?
I thought you had questions for us. You said, oh,
Nah, yeah, but I want to save him for when Eric's here.
Boy in the group message, all this, y'all better be ready.
That was you.
No, that was you.
That was you. You're like, you better bring your A game, and I was like, I got some fire questions.
I'm bringing him out.
Nah, I'm not gonna bring him out.
Why? What are
Let
they?
me check. It takes like fucking 3 seconds, bro.
Just crack open that phone and hop in your notes and read what you wrote, type down and everything. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do a
Playboy.
simple one.
Go ahead, Playboy.
You seen the Apple glasses taking over?
Oh, let's talk about that because I kind of relate to it now because I have the VR headset,
The Oculus?
the Oculus, MetaQuest,
Right.
whatever it is. Me and Eric will have it. We talked about it like a few episodes ago. But now, like the Apple came in with the Apple Vision Pro. What is it called?
Yeah, they gave an updated one, huh?
No. Well, that's medical. It's not Apple. Don't I have? But they came up with that. It's like what, 3-4 grand for it. And then I've been seeing the videos. People just walking around with it.
Yo, it's crazy.
What do you think about it?
It is wild as fuck, dude. I've seen a handful of videos where people were recording other drivers, and I saw a video where they were getting pulled over.
Oh, the Tesla truck one?
Yeah, and then the cop walks up in the middle of the day with the lights on, and then the driver still has his glasses on. Like, bro, you couldn't take them off. But you know what it is? It reminds me of like 10 plus years ago when smartphones were barely getting introduced, and everyone was like kind of adjusting to it, like not liking it. When all phones became one style phone, a touchscreen and shit, back to like multiple keyboards, and then people had to adjust to it whether they liked it or not and all this stuff. And there was like the whole thing. There's an app for that. Like now it's gonna be like, oh, there's a virtual reality thing for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm not even because I'm concerned about it, but like it's gonna happen, bro. And the way technology and internet and trends adapt now, 5 years is 10 years. Like 5 physical years is 10 years of trends and shit in a matter of time. Like it's going to pick up. In 10 years, it'll be present. 20 years, it's been happening. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure it's already the technology was already out. They just had to drop it eventually, you know?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. It's already here.
But, I mean, I've seen the videos, people wearing it all the time. It's crazy because what if it does turn to like the movies or TV shows, like how they presented that as like the technology is going to take over later on in the future because people just walking around with the fucking the headset on their eyes, you know, and just walking around doing shit, you know. And to me, it's funny too how like, well, what I have is the MetaQuest 2, and it uses like the little like
handles, joysticks,
like kind of joysticks, handles, whatever. I don't know what you call them. So like, you know, like if we're gonna like touch something or whatever, you know, it's in that. This one doesn't use shit; just use your own hand.
Well, that's wild.
So I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought it was gonna come.
So you can just pinch things. Huh?
Yeah. You could just like grab like whatever you're looking at, grab it and move it around or something like that.
You know what I'm saying? You can do this, you can do 3 things at once. But I'm a victim to it too, bro, because I used to talk so much shit about my little brother. Like, why are you playing your video game, watching YouTube videos, and listening to music at the same time? Then I caught myself doing it. I'll be playing the video games and shit, watching on TikTok, and then like another things going on at once. Like, I quickly became victim to it a few years later. And shit, I used to talk so much shit like, why do you need so much serotonin? Or like when we're on TikTok and we're watching those you know those Reddit video, people are speaking it out loud, and then you're watching the Maze Runner thing, bro. Like it's or like the satisfying videos, bro. We're victim to it too, bro. We're like becoming so, I don't know what is it, multitasking at this point. We're just like we need stimulate while we and
yeah, we need to be stimulated while we're listening to like something, you know.
Damn, imagine teaching in this era.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Cause fucking, like I actually want. I'm trying to get like, do we know somebody that's a teacher or something?
Oh, that'd be cool. Bring a teacher on board, a modern day teacher.
Cause they're young. They're already young.
Yeah, we're old enough to be teaching classes now.
It's funny how like when we were older, the teachers were fucking old, and like the teachers nowadays are like young, like ours. Like, damn, where were you at when I was in school? I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, I want to bring a teacher because I want to know. Like, I want to see how it is like kids nowadays.
How do we find a local teacher?
How their attention span is. We'll find someone.
That'd be kind of weird though, because we can't go to campus and find.
No,
a teacher.
we like people. Everybody's I think
if we go to the front office.
Our cousin Inez. I think she listens. If you're listening, Inez, just kidding.
Tune in. I know you can hear me talking to you.
Hit us up. No, but like I think. It was her birthday. Damn, we didn't say her birthday.
Oh, I did.
I didn't. Damn, I shouldn't hate us.
I don't know about you though.
No, we should. I think she's a teacher assistant, something like that.
Teaches the issue. Yeah, I mean,
so she can tell us because I want to see how students. Like,
maybe she'll do it anonymously.
Put her like black
her silhouette.
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
You know
talking about those gangland videos?
We already ratted her out.
For real, we'll cut that out.
Well, like I want to see how like kids are like their attention span is nowadays because I've seen videos of like teachers saying like, oh, these kids they're crazier than before.
They're vaping.
They're vaping in the bathroom. Can't even pay attention in class.
They're having sex.
You're out of pocket.
No, I mean it's true. You seen Euphoria though?
That shit's whack. That's not even real.
Did you see that?
No one's having sex that fucking like that.
Okay, they're exaggerating, but
no one's doing that many drugs in school and going through dramatic drama like that.
I mean, yes and no. They just jam-packed 5 years and 5 schools in 1 year in one school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I yes, they are exaggerating as fuck, but they kind of keep every episode juicy as fuck. So it's like you cram 6 months of drama in one episode. Like, you know that one scene where like her sister did a play about. Did you go that far? Where her sister did a play about her sister, and she reenacts of her part being on the Ferris wheel, on the little pony. And she's like, oh, the play, like the play. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And she's like, oh my god, yes, I love sex. And then the sister, no, stop, trying to like make a scene and shit.
No.
Oh, you didn't see? Oh, bro,
That show was whack. I didn't
making
watch
me
it.
seem stupid as fuck. No, but at this point, my only argument with this show, they should have just put it in college.
Oh yeah.
It made
That would
fucking
make
way
more
more
sense.
sense. Like,
High
I don't want to
schoolers.
see teenagers getting it on. I'm a grown man. That's weird, bro.
That's weird. But
Did I watch all 2 seasons? Yes. But like,
Did I feel real about it? Yeah.
but they should just put that show in college. Whole time I was pretending they're in college.
But if you got anything else to talk about,
Nah, that's pretty much it. I want to
That's it.
say the other ones for.
hey, it was a great
next
show.
episode.
Thank you for coming here, Fortino Alejandres. Right? Is your name?
Thank you, Alejandro Gomez.
Thank you for joining us on the Fumi Something
Alejandro's, you got to be shitting me.
Oh.
Yeah, one time we got pulled over.
All right, before we ended, that was the one time we got pulled over when we were like young teenagers. We were walking from the mall, right?
We were whoop.
We were both wearing red t-shirts because
Like pure coincidence, bro.
'Cause
And we
Red-
linked up, remember?
yeah, because you were somewhere and we met up at the mall with our cousin, and we just split up and came home.
Pegman. All right, hey, free Pegman.
Free pack. So we were walking home. Like it was like 8 or 9. So like obviously, what are these kids doing now? Just late, you know, suspicious. So we got pulled over, like almost like close to our house.
Like literally 2 minutes from our house walking.
Yeah, we got pulled over. The cop pulls over. He was like, "You guys gang related? You guys look like all red. So what gang you guys from?" I'm like, "What the hell?
Yeah, they were like
Gang?
Like, what the fuck?
Why red? What are you talking?
We were like in our
whatever could you mean, officer?
Yeah, we're in our Cincinnati fitted.
All right, what's your name?" He was like, "Yo, you said your name, Fortino Alejandres, and yours, buddy? Oh, Alejandro Alejandres."
He's like, Alejandro. And my hands are like this, so he don't like think I'm gonna attack him.
The other guy's all
'Cause
patting you down.
Yeah, and my hands are like this. I'm in T formation. And then he's all looking. I remember looking over you, and he's like looking at your ID. Alejandro's. You gotta be shitting me, right? Like he like literally was like, "What the fuck? It's not a real name."
He said, "Oh my god, man.
And you're like, "What'd you say?"
What do you want me to do, man?"
Like, well, you can look it up. And he's like, "I believe you." No, but it was pure.
Fuck
It was
12.
just yeah, fuck 12. Was it when I was 11 at 13? Because fuck 12.
That's a little fun story to wrap
Yeah, it
it
was
up.
stupid as fuck, bro. We literally like I was already out and about in my day, and then we like I don't know, we hit each other up there, and we met up at the mall with our cousins, like 3 different parties meeting up at Fiesta Mall, RIP Fiesta Mall, and then we're going home, and then I remember how this contraband that I gave the homie and shit.
Oh,
Yo, I actually was fucking.
you were in your hooligan phase.
Yeah,
that's why.
yeah. This is post hooligan phase, like up in that shit. And thank God, like I gave that shit to the homie before we split. Like we parted ways, and I gave it to him because I think he was trying to flex, like at the carnival, the carnival in front of the mall. Yeah, on some girls and shit. And I was like, fuck it, I just gave it to him, and he did his thing with it. But fucking thank God I gave it to him because I had to pulled us over. They were like, oh fuck, get on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like thankfully I didn't have that shit with me. You know, it all worked out. But yeah, they pulled us over because they were totally profiling, bro. They were totally hating.
Something like both wearing red. Doesn't matter. Nothing crazy about that.
Yeah. That shit was stupid as fuck. We were like, and remember the All Style tees?
What?
AAA tees? No, they're called All Styles, but we called them AAA tees.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 for $10.
Yeah. And that was like fucking 1 for like the same price. That was 3.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up, boy. Thank you for tuning into the Put Me Up Something podcast. I'm your host, Alejandro Gomez.
And this has been co-host Yurasan. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. Eric couldn't be here, but shout out to him. He'll be here in the next podcast. Make sure to listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Oh, I didn't tell you. I actually put it like in other different platforms. Because
Really?
what's it called? The thing I used to
DistroKid?
no, not DistroKid. Whatever, the one that I used
CD
to
Baby?
shut the fuck up. The thing that I used to distribute like all like the
Your platforms?
yeah. There's other platforms like Google thing, whatever. So put them on there
Hell yeah.
instead of just being Spotify and Apple. So I don't know. I'll look into them so I can announce it next time.
And YouTube and TikTok.
So yeah, just next time I'll come with it. I'll bring the other ones, other platforms. But yeah, Apple, Spotify, podcast, Apple's podcast, and YouTube, of course. Make sure you go like, subscribe, review, whatever.
Appreciate y'all.
It feels weird saying that, but go do that. Thank you for tuning in to the Put Me Something podcast, baby. We're out.
Like, share, appreciate y'all.
Peace, baby.